Hi guys, it's Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. As you can tell by the title of this video, I'm sharing my top 10 tips to help you improve your iPad handwriting. I'm using my iPad 10th generation and Apple Pencil, but honestly, these tips will work no matter which iPad or stylus you have. Tip number 1 is to invest in iPad accessories. My personal fave is a Paperlike screen protector. It can really help out when you're first getting started writing on your iPad. I also recommend getting some type of pencil grip. It gives you way more control over your Apple Pencil. If you didn't already know, the tips on your Apple Pencil can actually be removed and replaced. Swapping them out can give you a lot more control when you're writing. It is a small change, but it can make a huge difference. Tip number 2 is find your pencil grip. A comfortable grip is one of the biggest keys to improving your handwriting on your iPad. You don't want to press too hard on your pencil. Instead, let it glide across your screen for a smoother, neater handwriting. A tight grip is a common mistake that can lead to hand cramps, so you definitely want to loosen up and let the pen glide naturally. It may seem like a no-brainer, but I'm telling y'all, your pencil grip really does matter. Tip number 3 is customize your pen settings. So pen settings and the available pen types will vary depending on the app you're using. For this example, I'm using Goodnotes because, let's be real, Goodnotes is that girl for digital note taking. So in Goodnotes, there are 3 main pen options. There's the fountain pen, the ball pen, and the brush pen, and each of them have their own customizable settings that you can play around with. Personally, I love the ball pen. It's my fave, and they also have a pencil tool, so you definitely got options, boo. But I recommend testing them all out to see which one you prefer. You can also adjust the writing posture settings in Goodnotes, which I think is pretty cool. So this will help the app better understand your hand grip and how you write. Tip number 4 is to practice often. Y'all already know they say practice makes perfect. You do not want to be that person that starts out super excited to get your iPad and then it starts collecting dust because you're not even using it. The more you write on your iPad, the more natural it'll start to feel. So don't stress about perfection. Child, just keep going, keep showing up, and then eventually, over time, your handwriting will improve. And just keep in mind that consistency is key. Tip number 5 is to experiment with angles. Don't overthink it. Just write at any angle that feels good to you. One of my favorite things about digital planning is the freedom. Like, you can literally write however you want. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you can always move or rotate it later. It's about making it work for you. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, which takes the pressure off of you and lets you just focus on getting your thoughts down. Even tilting your iPad itself can make a difference. So with time, you'll find your flow and figure out the grip and angle that feels right. Tip number 6 is consistency with spacing. Practicing keeping your letters the same height and width is key for neater iPad handwriting because it directly impacts how clean, readable, and aesthetically pleasing your writing is. Which brings me to tip number 7. Use lined or grid paper. It kind of goes without saying, but those built-in lines and spacing make it so much easier to keep your letters consistent in height and width. The same goes for bullet journal paper. They give you structure, so you're not just freestyling every line. That extra guidance can really level up the look of your handwriting, so y'all let me know if y'all are interested in me adding grid paper to my digital planners. Tip number 8 is to use the zoom tool. If the app you're using doesn't have one built in, no worries, just zoom in manually. Now y'all, I have not always used the zoom tool, but since I have been using it, I do feel like I have a lot more control over my letters, so I would say it's a game changer for keeping my handwriting clean. I really like that I can focus on what I'm writing, and it lets me see the rest of the page at the same time, so it keeps me in my zone. Tip number 9 is to use Smart Script. This is a feature that dropped with iPad OS 18 in the Notes app. It literally cleans up your handwriting as you write, which is clutch. If you want your notes to look extra neat without the extra effort, it automatically makes your letters more consistent and straightens your lines. And get this, the more you use it, the better it gets at learning your handwriting style. My final tip, tip number 10, is to highlight and color code. Not only does color coding make your notes look more put together, is also one of the best ways to stay organized. Switching up the colors, highlighters, and adding stickers can really elevate how your notes or plans look. Even on the days when my handwriting just isn't giving, throwing in some color or adding a few cute elements makes the whole spread look way more put together. But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all learned something new and enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, drop a comment, and subscribe. See y'all in the next one.